to lose. Think of what is natural, what is eternal and true. That is fundamental. Everything that is born must die. Everything acquired will be lost. But the self always is. The self will never be lost. Your experience is spasmodic. It depends on the atmosphere until it is permanent. Practice is the way. Everything that is born must die. Everything acquired will be lost. But the self always is. The self will never be lost. Restrictions in food help to maintain purity. Once the truth is established, restrictions cease with certainty. Everything that is born must die. Everything acquired will be lost. But the self always is. The self will never be lost. The self is eternal, ever existing in truth. Beyond experiences and purity and serenity. Is there anything to lose? Think of what is natural, what is eternal and true. That is fundamental. Everything that is born must die. Everything acquired will be lost. But the self always is. The self will never be lost. Experience is spasmodic. It depends on the atmosphere until it is permanent. Practice is the way. Everything that is born must die. Everything acquired will be lost. But the self always is. The self will never be lost. Restrictions in food help to maintain purity. Once the truth is established, restrictions cease with certainty. Everything that is born must die. Everything acquired will be lost. But the self always is. The self will never be lost. The self is eternal, ever existent and true. Beyond experiences in purity and serenity. Your experience is spasmodic. It depends on the atmosphere until it is permanent. Practice is the way. Is there anything to lose? Think of what is natural, what is eternal and true. That is fundamental. Everything that is born must die. Everything acquired will be lost. But the self always is. The self will never be lost. Restrictions in food help to maintain purity. Once the truth is established, restrictions cease with certainty. Restrictions in food help to maintain purity. Once the truth is established, restrictions cease with certainty. Restrictions cease with certainty. Restrictions cease with certainty. Nothing that is born must die. Everything acquired will be lost. But the self always is. The self will never be lost. The self will never be lost.
Telepathy and radio allow seeing and hearing from afar, but without the perceiving subject, there is no perception or vision. Hidden powers are mental, not natural to the self. What is not innate is not permanent, it's not worth seeking. With extended perceptions, misery will only increase. The true power is not in showing off, but in finding inner peace. Hidden powers are mental, not natural to the self. What is not innate is not permanent, it's not worth seeking. With extended perceptions, misery will only increase. The true power is not in showing off, but in finding inner peace. Hidden powers are mental, not natural to the self. What is not innate is not permanent, it's not worth seeking. The occultist seeks appreciation, and if he doesn't get it, he's unhappy. The real power lies in peace. That is the highest perfection. Hidden powers are mental, not natural to the self. What is not innate is not permanent, it's not worth seeking. The highest adept is God. The true power is peace. It's serenity and calm. It's the true sea. is necessary for the truth to be established. Restrictions help until purity is maintained. Everything that is born aside, everything acquired will be lost. But the self always says the self will never be lost. From this the mind must be pure. When the truth is established, purity is ensured.
Your presence makes me awake. It's the atmosphere that surrounds you. Outside of this atmosphere, the experience falters. Is maintained. Today has a lost soul. What is there really to lose? What matters is the eternal. What can never disappear? Everything that is born must die. Everything acquired will be lost. But the self always is. The self will never be lost. Your present experience is the atmosphere that surrounds you. Outside of this atmosphere, the experience falters. Everything that is born must die. Everything acquired will be lost. But the self always is. The self will never be lost. Your present experience is the atmosphere that surrounds you. Outside of this atmosphere, the experience falters. Everything that is born must die. Everything acquired will be lost. But the self always is. The self will never be lost. All of this is necessary for the truth to be established. Restrictions help until purity is maintained. Everything that is born must die. Everything acquired will be lost. But the self always is. The self will never be lost. Full influence is the mind, and the mind must be pure. When the truth is established, purity is ensured. This self will never be lost. lives in peace, that is the highest perfection. Hidden powers are mental, not natural to the self. What is not innate is not permanent, just not worth seeking. The highest adept is God. The true power is peace. In serenity and calm is the true city.
Telepathy and radio are functions of the mind. The fundamental factor is the subject. Without them there is no perception. Hidden powers are mental, not natural to the self. What is not innate is not permanent. It's not worth seeking. Without the perceiving subject, there is no perception nor vision. Hidden powers are mental, not natural to the self. What is not innate is not permanent, it's not worth seeking. With extended perceptions, misery will only increase. The true power is not in showing off, but in finding inner peace. Hidden powers are mental, not natural to the self. What is not innate is not permanent, it's not worth seeking. When a cultist seeks appreciation, and if he doesn't get it, he's unhappy. The real power lies in peace. That is the highest perfection. Hidden powers are mental, not natural to the self. What is not innate is not permanent, it's not worth seeking. The highest adept is God. The true power is peace. In serenity and calm is the truth.